The lake doesn't have a next 7 days from here. I think they take I'm gonna do it. So if there's just like they're doing I'll stay up. It's not something.
Okay, so real fast, just making connections here. Wireless charging works kind of like a transformer, where you have a coil of wire that has a changing current, creates a changing magnetic field. You have a second coil of wire in your phone that is in the changing magnetic field produced by the charger that induces a current, which charges your battery. Good with that? Okay. The tap function on your credit card, there is an embedded loops of wire in the credit card itself. This is a transparent one. The card reader sends out a changing magnetic field and induces a current in here that powers the chip. It has a certain signature. You have to get close in order to read it. But with convenience comes security risks. So someone that has a card reader can walk up to you like, boop, to get close. So anytime, just beware, like as you have convenience, like you can start your car remotely. Someone who hacks the system could start your car remotely. Oh, that's so nice. Like I stay inside and my car is warm. Like, yep, convenient. Like everything that's hooked up to your internet, someone potentially could also hook up to the internet and get to your stuff. So throwing that out there. This is an X-ray of the chip in your credit card. Okay. So like the wiring and stuff. Cool. All right. Okay, by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify parts of the wave, calculate the speed of the wave, identify different types of waves. Okay? A wave. A traveling disturbance through a medium that carries energy. Traveling disturbance through a medium that carries energy. Okay. So if you think of the medium, this is the material through which the wave travels. Do that. Okay. Think of a. We'll just try this. Here we go. See if we're at this. Ready? Come on, give it to me. Woo! Come on, yeah, yeah, woo, yeah. Oh, you guys aren't catching this. Ready? Woo! Yeah, woo! Yeah, woo! Yeah, there we are. Bryce got it. Yeah, woo! Come on, oh yeah, we're getting there. Come on, here we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! All right. Struggling this morning. Okay, so think of a football stadium. Wave. What is the medium? People. Okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Somebody get a question right on the test yesterday?
We tried to do the wave, but it was a struggle. I had to do it like 6
I
times.
mean, just where they sit down and do that?
That's all I wanted.
I'm gonna go do it in my class. I got 12 kids. They're gonna be.
Yeah.
They're very good.
So, did the people move? They didn't move with the wave, but there was a disturbance like, woo! Good with that? Okay. Carries energy. Yeah, it's kind of hype. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Characteristics of the wave. I've learned this in math or other science classes. Amplitude is the distance from the undisturbed medium. Distance from the undisturbed medium. So if you had a still pond and you threw a rock in it, the red line would be the undisturbed medium, like calm. Okay. This is a distance, so it's measured in meters. Wavelength is the length of one complete cycle. I don't know if you remember that symbol. Lambda, upside down, backwards, lowercase y. Lambda. It's also a length, so we're also in meters. Okay. Good with that? So these are all lengths. Amplitude and wavelength. Good. All right. Conversation. Correct answer is. Correct answer is E. That's a jerk. Straight away out of the gate. None of these. Okay. So wavelength could be A to E, B to F, C to G. Amplitude could be I to H or I to C. Good? One complete cycle. All right, so these are all distance-based. This is time-based. A period is the time for one complete cycle. Talked about that. Circular motion stuff. Okay. Variable for that is a capital T, and the unit is seconds. Frequency. This is how many cycles per second. Frequency is equal to the inverse of the period. So 1 over the period is equal to your frequency. And the unit for that is cycles per second, which is equal to a hertz. Like the rental car company or a radio station. Making the distinction between period and frequency, you need to be able to do that. So a helpful technique is to think of this as seconds per cycle per period, and frequency is cycles per second. Good there? Thumbs up when you got something. What do you think? Correct answer is A. Okay. You want periods, so you want seconds over cycles. And the frequency would be what? 4 cycles per second. Get with that? There will be a question just like this on your test. Statistically, a third of you will miss this. Sad day. These are easy. Make sure you're on the winning 2/3 side. Okay? There's nothing tricky. So I'm not being a jerk. Like I'm even telling you this is going to be on here. I'm going to try another one. I really hope we have 100% this year. Thumbs up when you got something. Tell your neighbor. Correct answer is A. Cycles per second. And the period would be 3 seconds per cycle. Good? 100% this year, yeah? Easy. Like bank it. Like miss the hard ones. This one's easy. This is like easy points. Okay? Look at your units. All right. Speed. In algebra class, speed, how would you calculate it? Distance over time. For a wave, what could be the distance of one cycle? The wavelength. And the time for one cycle would be period. Okay. And we know that frequency is equal to the inverse of the period. So you could also calculate the speed of a wave by taking frequency times wavelength. All three of those are valid for finding the speed of the wave. Okay. In chemistry class, I know this is kind of a reach. You used this equation. The speed of light, speed of an electromagnetic wave, was equal to frequency times wavelength. In case you don't remember that, we'll use it this year. Okay? Good with that? Tell your neighbor. Correct answer is, here we go, okay, with B. Okay, the amplitude of the distracted. Speed of the wave is not dependent on the amplitude. You take your wavelength divided by your period. Good? Probably need your calculator. conversation. Wavelength. Correct answer is. Correct answer is E. Jerk, he did it again. What's your answer? 1,450. You can find that by either doing distance over time. You could do that by doing wavelength over the period. Or you could do that by doing the wavelength times the frequency. All of which will give you 1,450 meters per second. Good? All right. There are two different types of waves that we're going to look at. One, first is being a transverse wave. This is where particles in the medium oscillate perpendicular to the way the wave travels. Okay, oscillate is a sciencey word that means moves back and forth. If you've ever heard of like an oscillating tool in construction, it's the one that it oscillates back and forth. Okay. Particles in the medium oscillate perpendicular to the way the wave is traveling. What does that mean? Which way is this wave traveling? There we go, to the right. Okay, pick a dot and see which way the wave is moving, oscillating. To help you with that, ready? How about that dot? See how that dot is just moving up and down. Perpendicular to the way the wave is traveling. Good? Transverse wave. Yeah. Yeah. It's just another transverse wave. Good? Second type is a longitudinal wave. This is where the particles in the wave oscillate parallel to the way the wave is traveling. Longitudinal. Pick a dot. Everybody good with the waves traveling to the right? Pick a dot. Probably the one that says particle. It's oscillating back and forth, parallel to the way the wave is traveling. So what would a stadium wave be? Transverse or longitudinal? Stadium wave, people are like, "Ah!" The wave travels that way. They're going up and down while the wave goes sideways. Transverse. Yep. Okay. So another example of a longitudinal. Good. Okay. So here's some vocabulary. The squished parts are known as compression, which that isn't mind blowing. The parts that are spread apart, these are known as rarefaction. To draw a longitudinal wave, that's pain. A lot of dots. So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll transpose that to a pressure wave or graph it as pressure. So this would be like normal pressure. This would be higher pressure. And this would be lower pressure. Get that. A lot easier to communicate or draw that. Okay. So a water wave is actually a combination of longitudinal and transverse. So if you think about the experience at Lake Michigan or the ocean, think of something floating. Not only do they go up and down, but they also like goes this way. So it's like, whoa, like a seagull, a buoy, a piece of driftwood. If you've ever been snorkeling, when you're up near the water, the surface is like whoa, whoa, but then as you get deeper, you don't get thrown around as much. Good. Okay. All right. Interference. This is when multiple waves overlap. Multiple waves overlap. Okay. Superposition, we'll get to that here in a second. All right. Zoe, help me. World's longest slinky. Ready? All right, so go there. Okay, get to where you can see this. All right. So, which way is easiest to go for you? This way or that way? The right or left?
I don't know.
Okay. You just do that.
Do this?
Yep. So just okay. We're both gonna go the same way. So I'm gonna do this. Zoe's gonna do that. So come back to it. Come back like yeah. Just come back to your center as fast as possible. So So go out and back. Okay, we'll go that way. Okay, ready? So, ready, set, go. Bring it over here. Ready, set, go. Okay, when the waves overlap, ready, set, go. Okay. I'm going to go the opposite way now. You keep doing the same thing. Ready, set, go. So my question is, do the waves pass through each other or do they bounce off each other? 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. What do they do? Bounce off, pass through. Pass through. Okay? Now, when they're going the same way, when they go the same way, we call that constructive interference. And that is when they pass through each other, but they combine together. It's constructive interference. Okay, ready? Whoop. 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 Okay, so the superposition of that is the combination of their amplitudes. So here, this has an amplitude of +2. Oh. Sorry, video people. Combination of, or it has an amplitude of +2. This, at this moment, same moment in time, has an amplitude of +2 as well. So at this moment in time, the combination, the superposition of these is +4. Picking a different thing, this would be like 1.5, and this would be just over 1. Combining those together gives you like just over 2.5. Okay with that? Okay, constructive interference. Destructive interference happens when they're going in the opposite direction. Notice how they pass through each other and don't bounce off. Okay. So at any moment in time, I can find the superposition of the waves. Well, we'll just take that. Sure. Okay. At this moment in time, I have an amplitude of +2, amplitude of -2. Combine those together, I get 0. Okay, they don't have to cancel all the way out. This has an amplitude of a little over +1. This one has like a little over -0.5, 1.5. So you have a little -0.5. That's still destructive interferences are working against each other. Good with that? Quick application. If you've ever done jet skiing, you want to jump waves, like wakes, but if there's no boats around, you have to make your own. So you like go in a circle, and then you try to time it just right so like you hit your wake. Sometimes you're like, yeah. Other times like what happened? I swear there was a wave. Sometimes you time it where the waves come together and merge constructively. Other times you get it where they interfere. Still water. Look at that. We got a pre-quiz due on Monday. Apologize, but we got to move out.
Parker Union. Get that together. A teacher appreciation basket. No, you're not. You better. I know you're not. Parker.
Have a great weekend,
Parker's
folks.
too sweet to do so.
Questions are?
I want to just do like the basic costumes though, where like it's like Alvin and the Chipmunks, and they just wear like a red cape.
Oh yeah. How you doing?
Hanging in there.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay.
Oh.
They redid. Oh, what? Quinn. They redid. They did our updated our computers, so I'm having to reset everything. Like, that is a good question. Trying to figure that out. So Quinn, when do you want to do this test?
What are we doing today?
First lesson on the next unit.
Do we look at a day next week where we probably aren't going to be doing much?
Nope. I would say this would be if you're going to skip a day, skip today.
Yeah, I could try and do it during study hall. I could come early.
When's your study hall?
I have study halls first and second period.
Oh,
Do the what is it like off campus thing, but I could just show up like first period and come here.
okay. It's a bummer you didn't do it today. Right.
I'm not at home today, so.
Oh, okay. Could you do it this hour?
I could, but I'd probably miss most of the lessons. So if we're going over like a lot, then,
I mean, I'm taking a video over it.
then yeah, I could post a video later.
I think that'd be good.
Seriously, I think I got it. That's how I would know that. It was terrible.
You take the who's your teacher?
But they go by.
Have you taken vector?
Yeah, we did this.
When?
Oh,
2 years?
Okay,
Did you think?
finally! I am out of that second period class.
Today, we were
My
learning
God.
masters instead of learning math.
What? What?
Yeah.
I choked.
Do you think so? And they're best buddies, that's really sad. Yeah, they go to college.
I have some more.
Wait a minute, I just realized, where's this table?
Oh.
I found it.
Just brought this to my end.
And why don't we have?
I got almost done in 30 minutes.
Okay, well, good for you. You didn't ask me to send for homework.
You said what?
You did good job for not making me send my homework.
Oh, what? Don't send me. Thanks.
That was one time. No, I trust you. I know you just use it to help you.
No, it's not. I use it to help me too.
You're on your phone every single day in class.
Yeah. So I use it to help me study.
That's what you did in physics, and that's what you did.
I finished physics.
I actually finished the whole
Luke,
4 classes yesterday. That's all I did.
is Luke here?
No, he's not here.
I did that before. I did my homework all year.
It says he has strep throat.
That took me a 30 minutes.
Right, Johnny? Yeah, we said he has strep throat.
Good morning, Diversity Fair is today. Remember, there will be 93 presentations, a photo booth, and a chance to win a free yearbook. We will be in attendance at all of us here. We hope to see you. Good morning, on behalf of the Spanish Department at First. We would like to honor our team second.
Wait, why not give you a question? There's a question on the
For our
test.
Spanish level A competition.
Jenko's team got first place. And let her
Third
Jenko.
first. Congratulations to first place winners, Lauren Gonzalez, Vanilla Andrew.
My team, me people, I see me like me people.
For our Spanish
Okay, Quinn.
competition, Harrison also placed third and first. Congratulations.
16 people.
What's up, Raiders? Next Friday, Student Council is hosting Mr. Harrison, an entertaining pageant for senior boys. All proceeds from Mr. Harrison go towards Harrison for Hope, so make sure to grab a friend and come support. Tickets are only $5 at the door, and the QR codes posted around the school and show them while you arrive. We will be having a spirit week starting with Monday as Pajama Day. Thanks to Go Raiders!
And one fight was gonna go in. The other one. It's not here. Maybe we're
Let's see if I can.
Nobody Kelly and
Lucy was asking me about.
The last
Could
one.
you
The
say
last picture. It's like the one that you took a picture of.
That's
looks really
good.
All I remember is like your answers put into like format like it's like the angle side cosine angle, side sine angle.
Well, I haven't been.
For like no for like I thought it was side yeah, that was pretty good. They said 12 points. What is ambiguous? Oh, is that what we did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the homework quiz. That's what maybe like a case 1 and a case 2 or trying.
Yeah. Are you guys starting a book in the Lake of the Woods? We're still reading that. Huh? We're still reading that.
I'll just try to review that a little bit.
You guys are reading Nick Boy too? Yeah, we started.